let's take a look at the muscles. And I'll go in order and try to do it that way. Now, some animals are better than others, obviously, and they may be more visible on yours than they are here, or vice versa. Note the first three are trapezius. So clavo, acromio, and spino. You know this. Clavo, trapezius, acromio, trapezius, and then spino, trapezius. They're easy. And the rhomboideus. Rhomboideus is pretty simple. You push his elbows in as far as you can, and those muscles in here are the rhomboideus. Infraspinatus and supraspinatus. They're the next two there. All right, all you have to do is pick up the acromio trapezius, clean that out in there, and you'll find that low on the shoulder blade would be the infra, and high on the shoulder blade is the supraspinatus. The spine is, in reference there, is the spine of the acromion. Latissimus dorsi. Nobody has trouble with that one. It's right there. Can't miss it. Spinodeltoid, acromiodeltoid. All right. This was on the arm. And okay. Spinodeltoid, acromiodeltoid. There is the acromiodeltoid right there. Okay? No big deal. It's a typical shoulder muscle like you'd expect. And what's next? Spinodeltoid. The spinodeltoid. On the mink, it's an odd muscle. But you've got this thing going across the triceps, and that's that. Spino. Clavobrachialis. Well, that's easy. Here's the clavo trapezius right here. Here's the clavobrachialis right there. Clavobrachialis. It's the one over the top of the deltoid. Let's see. Biceps. Biceps, no problem, unless you haven't exposed them yet. Then it's a problem. We see a problem here. They haven't really exposed their biceps, but it's easy enough to find. It's right there. Same place you'd find yours, right there. Only you don't have an arm like this. Let's see, spino. Oh, yeah. Triceps lateralis, triceps longus. Very simple. Okay, lateral, triceps lateralis, triceps longus. 1, 2. Pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, and pectoantebrachialis. All right. Right across the top, there's the pectoralis minor going all the way down there. Okay, no big deal there. Right here you have the pectoralis major, and over the top of that, the pectoantebrachialis. The pectoralis major really extends from here to here. It's just over the top of it you've got that pectoantebrachialis. Now, xiphohumeralis. That was one we did with the cat that we're not going to find here. So you can X that one out if you're looking to X out something, because we're not going to find it. Okay, now we come to the arms, and we're looking for, oh, there it is. It hasn't been exposed yet, that's all. The Brachioradialis. There, that didn't take long. Good job. Okay, brachioradialis right there. Okay? Remember the sequence. Clavo trapezius, clavo brachialis, brachioradialis. It's kind of a mental trigger. And then we have the one with the longest name, the extensor carpi radialis longus. There it is. Extensor carpi radialis longus. Okay. Want to make sure these are done right. One of you guys must have been absent or something. Okay. All right. Extensor carpi radialis longus. Extensor digitorum communis, extensor digitorum lateralis, extensor carpi ulnaris, flexor carpi ulnaris, and then we've got the big fat one there, the flexor digitorum profundus, then palmaris longus, and then pronator. Did that go in order? Yeah. Sternohyoid, sternothyroid, sternomastoid. Well, in the mink, we're going to find two of them. Well, actually, we can get all three of them. But trouble is, they've sliced your throat. I told you this. They made a cut right in here to find those carotid arteries. But no big deal. You can see that this muscle right here, going across, would be the sternomastoid. Sternomastoid, yes. And then you should be able to divide these two. Give me another animal. See if that's done better. Yeah, this is better. Sternomastoid, sternohyoid. Okay? Those are the two you'll find there. These boys are going to have to find where that is and divide it. Looks like it's right there. Okay. All right. What do we got next? Sternothyroid, if you want that. The sternothyroid is, I just saw it, is right there. It's a darker muscle. It's over the thyroid gland. All right. External and internal oblique. No big deal there. External oblique, all of that. Internal oblique, all of that. You can't miss it.
So like just on the stomach or the entire animal
Kid.
skin?
Kid.
Yeah, so just
Look.
stomach.
External oblique. Internal oblique. Boy, there's some trash there. Okay. Now what's next? Rectus abdominis. Rectus abdominis. Right down the front. Right down the front. That whole thing is rectus abdominis, and we cut it in half. So the other half's on the other side. Okay, now we're into the legs. Sartorius gracilis. We'll flip him over here. Okay. Well, they had to do theirs backwards. All right. This is how we did it, really. Sartorius right here, gracilis right here. You just flip them up, see? Okay. Then, Okay, the rest of them, we'll try to use this one since it's a bigger animal. Semitendinosus, semimembranosus. Okay, no big deal there. There is the semitendinosus, and there is the semimembranosus. Large muscle right there. Large muscle right there. Adductor magnus, adductor longus. Okay. Adductor magnus is the triangular one. Adductor longus is the smaller one. And that concludes everything below there. Then we come to, need that one. Then we go to vastus, vastus, and rectus, okay? Vastus medialis, right here. Vastus medialis. Okay, then we see the rectus femoris. Right down the middle there, rectus femoris. Okay. Now the boys have not really separated their vastus lateralis, but I can do that pretty quickly. Okay, now we're seeing vastus lateralis there. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3. Vastus medialis, rectus femoris, vastus lateralis. Tensor fasciae lata. Okay, the tensor fasciae lata is that thing right there. Short muscle. It used to have fascia lata on it. Now we've got gastrocnemius and soleus. Okay. Okay. There's some fat here. Let's get this fat off, and then I can show you this a lot easier. I don't know if they've actually attended to their gastrocnemius and soleus yet, but we will. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. The gastrocnemius is right here. It's a calf muscle. Calf muscle in the back on either side. Calf muscle in the back on either side. This is a senior cat here. And a senior cat there. Okay. Anyway, gastrocnemius. The soleus is kind of beside it. Best angle to look for that. The soleus and gastrocnemius do the same thing, so one is kind of under the other. And here you see with my scalpel-like fingers, I've just exposed the sartorius right there. Move the gastrocnemius out of the way, and there's the sartorius underneath it, and then the tibialis anterior on the front. Okay, now we get to gluteals. Gluteus maximus, gluteus minimus. Good. Okay, gluteus maximus right here, gluteus minimus here. Caudofemoralis. Okay. Okay, we'll do it on this one. The caudofemoralis is a pretty thin muscle right along here. In the case of the mink, it's going to be real non-substantial. But there it is right there. You can see that it's above the biceps femoris and just south of the gluteals. Okay, that's the caudofemoralis. You boys will want to find that. Biceps femoris, no big deal there. It's the biggest thing on the lateral leg, huge muscle. Serratus, the serratus muscle. Let's see if we got a good one here. Yeah, not bad. You see this muscle right here that goes like that? That's the serratus muscle, okay? Serratus. You can see it on the inside, serratus muscle. They look like fingers. Diaphragm, no big deal. Diaphragm. Intercostal, WAP. Anything between the ribs. Intercostal. Why, that seems to do it. So we have gone through the muscles that you'll need to find for the test.